Welcome back to the channel. Teams List Tuesday, round 21. Look, I know there's going to be a lot of players back this round, but I just seen a post on Instagram about 30 minutes ago saying one of my players, Talakai, might be benched, and that is going to throw my whole trading rotation into chaos. So I still don't know what I'm going to do with my trades this week. Like, I got a kind of stacked team, but I don't have Fafita. I don't have Val Holmes, who I'd like. I don't have any real fullbacks. I've got Buller and Garrick. So, no Tedesco, no Latrell, no Drinkwater, no Dylan Edwards. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. This is really tough. I've got 7 trades left, but I don't know what I'm going to do. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for all the comments each week and everyone who's subscribed throughout the year. I really appreciate it. All right. Dragons, Tigers. Sloan, Figai, Sully, Lomax, Ravalawa, Amon, Hunt, Molo, Little, Laurie, Burns, Russell, DeBellin, Mbai, Molo, Couchman, Bird. I don't know who Dan Russell is. Don't know what's going on there. Sloan, Little return after Henry. Ben Hunt is back. Birds recalled on the bench. Dan Russell will start in the back row in place of Ben Murdoch Masilla. I don't know how long he's out for. Tigers, Buller. So no Faluma's back in the side. Stafford Toa, Tommy Talau, Junior Tupou. So Kapola's been either dropped or on the bench. Dropped, it looks like. Laurie is in for Will Smith. Wakecombe, Stefano, Coruscant, Clemmer, Papali'i, Bateman. Blaw's back at lock. The Silver, Pole on the bench, Seafaf and Twal. Look, I don't think the Tigers know. Well, they've lost their halfback and their 5'8", and so I just don't know. They just don't know what to do. That's just throwing chaos into their side. Like, they've got an alright team, but those 2 spots are just making the whole team fall apart. No Lima's back. Laurie number 6. Smith reserves. The Silver's on the bench. Luke Brooks is another week away. That would really help the Tigers. And look, I think I'm going to hold Jareem Buller. He's going not too bad. Hopefully against the Dragons this week he scores well. All right, Raiders and Warriors in New Zealand again. So a big game from the Warriors you'd expect. Klokstad, Wateni Zalesniak, Berry, Pompey, Montoya, Metcalf, Johnson. I've said it a couple of times each week. Metcalf, I wish I had jumped on him like after the 3rd week. Fanua Blake, Egan, Bunty Afoa, Ford, Nakora Harris, Walker Barnett, Ale and Lassick. Josh Curran is in reserves again. Nakoro's back from suspension. Bunny Nafala's back. Mitch Barnett and Ale to the bench. Curran and Serena make their way. They've got such a good team that Josh Curran can't make the squad. That is crazy. Raiders, Chris, Hopawade, Croker, Timoko, Rapana, Whiten, Fogarty, Papali'i, Wolford, Tarpade, Hudson Young, Whitehead, Horsburgh, Starling, Gula, Sulo, Mariota. Primashana, Triple Boost, Papali'i, Horsburgh, Sulo back. Bench, Cooley's at him then. Look, the Warriors are looking pretty good. It should be a good game. Alright, Rabbitohs, Broncos. Latrell Mitchell is back. Johnson, Tass, Graham, Milne. So Munro misses out. Far out. Walker, Ilias, Totola, Cook, Sele, Kolomatangi. I don't know why Sele didn't play the other week. Kolomatangi. Arrow is back. Murray, Taft, Havili, Burgess, Host. Like, that's pretty much back to their full strength squad. Fullback, Graham, Arrow, Walker, Cook, Kolomatangi. Very good against the Broncos. Reece Walsh is back. Arthur, Staggs, Farnworth, Cobbo, Mam, Reynolds, Corey, what's his name? Corey Oates? Not playing. Palacia, Walters, Payne, Haas is back. Capewell, Piacora, who was a good buy. I didn't manage to get him, but yeah, people who did, well done. Carrigan, Smoothie, Jensen, Hetherington, Martin, Tapau. Reece Walsh is back. Payne, Haas. Carrigan's back. I don't remember his name despite playing up a wrist concern. So Renault had a wrist. He came off in the last 10 minutes or 5 minutes the other week. Right, Titans, Roosters, Brimson, Camperera, Kelly, Fafita, Sammy, Foran, Boyd, Potawaker, Verrills, Isaac Liu, David Fafita, Police Haas, Aaron Clark, Campbell, Randall, Stimson, Alec. Look, a lot of people are saying now that Tino's out for a couple of weeks that David Fafita to antipod him. I just don't know. And with AJ is back at number 1, so Campbell's... Look, they're a different team with Campbell, and they're a bit more dynamic off the cuff. Roosters, Tedesco, Tupou, Smith, Manu, Suoliti, Kiri, Smith, Hargreaves, Turpin, Collins, Radley, Butcher, Brown, Brandon Smith, Butcher, Wong, May. Just don't know what to make of the Roosters. They just haven't been performing. They've got the same problem as the Tigers. They're 5'8" and halves, just haven't been cohesive, and same as their back row's been all over the place because of injury. Tedesco's back. Suoliti shifts to the wing. Puga, Ponga, Pogo, whatever his name is, out. Okay. Night Storm, Ponga, Young, Gagai, Best, Marju, Gamble, Hastings. Like, that is, I've said it before, that is a really solid back line. I like Gamble and Hastings. I think they work really well together. Saifidi, Crossland, Thompson, Frizzell, Fitzgibbon, Elliott, Mann, Saifidi, Heverington, Croker. Gagai's in, Tuala's out. That's the only change. Storm, Meaney, Warbrick, Smith, Olam, Coates, Munster, Hughes, Kamika, Grant, Welch, Lario, Asafa, Solomona, King, Wishart, Eisenhuth, Sims, McDonald. Same team. Seve return. Bellamy stuck solid. Same 17 that beat the Roosters. Yep. Same 17. I don't know if Pappy will be back this year at all, but he's kicking goals. Not listed in the reserves or anything like that. Still has to play New South Wales Cup. A lot of games probably. Cowboys Eels. Drinkwater, Valemi, Holmes, Hiku, Talangi, Dearden, Townsend, McLean, Robson, Hess, Leilua, Nanai, Cotter, Granville, Neem, Tamalolo, Finafanuki. Same 17 to beat Manly. It is a solid team. Eels, Gutherson, Sevo, Penasini, Simonson, Sean Russell is on for... I thought Sevo got suspended. Sevo, Penasini, Simonson, Russell. Bijan, R.C. Moses, Ogden, Hands. So Ogden's in for Campbell Gillard. Hands, Paulo, Lane, Cartwright, Hopgood, Moriarty, Offengoe, Davey. Ryan Madison just can't crack the starting side. Name pending appearance of Sorry, look, Kellis high charge. So Sevo might be out, Dunster might be in. Panthers, Bulldogs. Jeez. Look, Isaac Tungo could be a good buy for this week. And people who are getting Cleary, he could absolutely destroy the Bulldogs. Edwards, Taruba, Tungo, Crichton, Brian Tito, Luluai, and Jerome Luluai, yep. Cleary, Leota, Kenny, Fisher Harris, Sorensen, Martin, Yo, Sonny Luke Smith, Spencer Linu, Luke Garner. Having missed 5 games, Sphere returns, Crichton, all the Origin people are back. Hosking goes back to the... Hosking is not on the bench. We've got Luke Garner. I think maybe they've made a mistake. Hosking goes back, Jermaine Solomon drops out. So maybe they've made a mistake there. It's not Luke Garner, it's Hosking. Or maybe not. Bulldogs. Averillo, Wilson, Carraz, Alamonte, Skelton keeps his spot because the Fox is out. Burton, Flanagan, King, Marnie, Mariner, Topine, Preston, Waddell, Edwards, Moran, Pangai Jr., Ockenbaugh. Following Sexton, head knocked. Alamonte comes in for Braden Burns, Harrison, Edwards, and the bench. Kickout is listed in the reserves. Adakar is also in the reserves. Hamstring. Alright. Sharks, Eagles, Kennedy, Katoa, Ramian, Tracy, Talakai's dropped. Mulatalo, Trindle, so is Moylan, Hines, Kafusi, Brayley, Rudolph, Nikora, Colaquin because someone's out. Finucane, McInnes, Talakai on the bench, Williams, Hazelton. Teague Wilton, that's right, he got injured. Jesse Colaquin. What is it, Zypher? Quick, get your iPad and go away. Okay. Connor Tracy is back in the starting area. Trindle, Talakai. I'm trading out Talakai this week. That's what I'm doing. Eagles, Garrick, Saab, Parker, Cooler, Tui Pilato, Schuster, Cherry Evans, Paseka, Croker, Alaye, Olakawatu, Talangi, Travojevic, Dean Madison, Woods, Kepi, Matt Lodge. Lodge is in. First game, Kepi also down to the bench. Sipley and Bullymore make way. So that is Teams List Tuesday. Look, there's actually a lot to go through. There are a lot of players back, players dropping out. Cheapies like Munro, who were named 2 weeks in a row, had the bye, now they're not in the team. Yeah, a lot of changes everywhere in most of them. Except for the strong teams, like, or even the Warriors. Nakoro's back, Curran's dropped. South's Latrell back. Arrow's back. Walsh is back. House is back for the Broncos. So yeah, I don't even know what to do with my trades. I guess selling Talakai gives me more money. So it's probably easier to go from Talakai to Val Holmes this week rather than get the feeder, like people have been saying. Now that Tino's not in the side, does they go forward? Is it affected? He's a big part of that team, Tino. I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to do this week. I really don't. But I'm going to do something, but I just don't know if it's going to be the right thing. All right, well, good luck this weekend, everybody. Hope you get your trades right. Are you getting Cleary in? Are you getting Latrell in? Reece Walsh back in? Probably not. But there's some big options that you could take this week. Look, I'm thinking about going, instead of getting Fafita, getting Val Holmes into my side. That's the plan now that Talakai is out. Leave a comment down below, and I'll see you on Monday for Team Score.